Hi, are you here for the tour too?
Oh.
Hello, Adela.
The two are all to yourself.
Oh,
hey, he paid good money.
Well, he's already paid you. You've got his money now. It's okay. It's good. Problem solved. Well, I'm here at Adela's base, and we're going to be taking a tour of these wonderful, wonderful builds.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, so we're at the portal, and my idea for the portal was that if anybody visits via portal, although I am not that far away from spawn, then this is the view. I kind of built it with this view in mind, so you can see kind of everything.
Yeah, it's great. Well, it's nice that the render distance has sort of been up now as well, so we can actually see everything.
It is. Yes, but of course you can't see the portal, so we'll see that when we go over that way.
Yes.
But yes, this is my base. You've got the dip in there. Yeah. So this kind of it just evolved. My first thought before we actually started this season was to build a massive tree on top of the mountain bit over there, and then kind of build the buildings underneath. I always wanted kind of circular sandstone type, kind of Rivendell type buildings. But the tree never got built because the base got built, and then I kind of as I say, it evolved, and I didn't have a specific plan. Ideas just kind of...
I kind of like that type of build anyway, that sort of natural evolution. It gives you a bit more flexibility.
Yeah, it does. And you kind of get to see the lay of the land, because I do like working with the lay of the land rather than let's flatten an area and build something. So the lighting in this bit was obviously inspired by the whatever it was, Nether update.
1.16? Yeah, 16. God, it feels like ages ago, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. And this is kind of like a magical foresty thing with the massive great big flowers.
Yeah, I like the vines as a sort of natural lamppost.
Yes, and they're very bright, and I like them. So yeah, I carried on the fantasy theme from the server, it through into my base. This was one of the first builds, was the chickens, because I was going to... Oh, yeah, I think that's full, is it? Yeah.
Yes.
I was going to make early diamonds by selling food. Oh, I've got loads of eggs. And it never quite worked out, so that's why the chickens were there for the pumpkin pie. And
I do remember the pumpkin pie shop. I think I bought some early on. Oh, he is joining the tour. Look.
Yeah, he is. The llama I just rescued, and he was tied up for a while, and I thought, yeah, I'll have a pet llama to go with the chickens. Okay, so this is the first tour I've done. I don't really know where to go.
Like you said, it's quite an organic build.
I had...
So we could just kind of follow it organically, I guess. Wherever we wander, we wander.
Yeah. I did have my sheep in a pen down here when it was forest, because I built the woolen butterfly first, so I had them down here, and then I've got an automatic one up here, so any leftover I just let loose, so that's why there are some
that's where we've got the green sheep you were talking about.
Up here, yes, up here is my wool farm. So this was built for me by Racecrafter. So I think it's run out of shears, but that's fine because
You've got plenty.
I haven't used any of this wool in here, so I had plenty.
And this all goes to the bed shop, doesn't it?
No,
No.
the beds in the bed shop were the ones that Ike put around my building.
That's right. I forgot about that. That was
I
just
don't
a
think
huge amount.
I don't think I added any more. I don't think I added any more beds after that because it was purely just to get rid of the beds. But you come down this path, and then we go into some like more fantastical plants here with the nether brick and the crimson. I can't get up yet. Let me up. Yeah, because I wanted some plants that were like more fantastical. Look flower-like.
It's magical. It's kind of weeping willow, isn't it? It's got that sort of with the vines.
Yeah, it does a bit. Yes. I built this kind of pagoda thing. This was kind of inspired by Rivendell in Lord of the Rings, with like the water pouring over the sides. So we've got a watery pond here with...
I like the use of the warp planks with the coral. You can barely see it. It's a really cool idea.
The pads are all around so that you can't really see the warps. You could use dark prismarine as well.
Yeah, actually on my texture pack, the Gemsies texture pack, the lily pads have flowers on them anyway, so they kind of match really nicely, as you'll see in my video later. You'll see it matches. Feels very natural. It looks very cool.
Excellent. I shall look forward to seeing that.
Yeah, very nice. I liked that a lot. How many layers did you put in?
This, I think, was only 5 because I was a little bit lazy. Because I think optimum it should be 7.
Yeah, it works really well though. And is it ice at the bottom?
No, it's carpet. It's blue carpet on.
Oh, right.
I think there's some jack-o'-lanterns under there.
I mean, the fog is
So,
good
like,
enough that
not
I
all
can't
over.
tell, so I can't tell that's carpet down there.
Wandering purple sheep. onto this little kind of pagoda thing. They don't serve any purpose. They're
nice though. I like the use of the sugarcane as a sort of natural wall, natural screen.
I was going to use bamboo because bamboo was new, and I was thinking, right, what new block can I incorporate?
They're not always centered though, are they?
No, that's why. That I didn't like the fact that they weren't always centered, so I thought I'll go with the sugarcane, and I really like it actually because
I really like that.
Right. But from here you can kind of see back across to the portal.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got me butterfly on, which is I did the design for the dye shop in Spawn. And then it's exactly the same. I loved it so much, I wanted it at the base.
It is a very, very cool design.
It's exactly the same, but obviously in the sandstone and...
But it does tie together quite nicely because the magical sort of feeling that you get in this base, it does feel like they would, like, if you look at all the farms around and stuff like that, the flowers, you feel like it would be producing some sort of dyes or exotic products, and to have that butterfly then in Spawn as well, it just kind of it ties everything together for me. I quite like how it sort of ties together.
Yeah, almost as if I've just thought of this as if the butterfly is carrying the dyes from like my base.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get out with my words, but failing miserably.
Yeah, I mean, really,
like
if I'd have had time, I might have done like a whole fleet of them, but I didn't. So. I've got some kind of crystally things.
These were kind of recent additions, weren't they? After the amethyst came in.
No, these ones weren't actually. These were quite early, but I haven't added them to here. I've put some round on the mountainside bit there, and I've added the amethyst in. I need to add the amethyst into here. And then this is inspired by The Hobbit, one of the Hobbit films. They had like an ice fall So I've built all of that up. Like I dug out a whole load of stone, which is probably what went to your cathedral, actually.
Thank you for that, by the way.
Yeah. All of the stone that was in this bit, because this literally was all stone. So I dug all of this out and made the ice fall. As I said, I wanted a massive tree. So I decided, I'll build one. But it didn't turn out as big as I thought it was going to. But I like it. I like it. It's nod
nice.
to there was going to be a massive tree here. And I wanted to use the amethyst as well. Obviously, the new blocks.
It does add a lot of colour to the build. I'd be interested to try something like that. And the crystals kind of glow, don't they?
They do. In the dark, I hadn't realised until it got darker. And they glow and it looks really pretty.
Very magical.
And then, of course, you look down onto the first butterfly that I made, which was the woolen one. So yeah, that's all strung.
Very nice. I do like it.
And then I guess if we go down into the main base. Whoa! Ow! Didn't mean to do that. Actually, I don't need my rockets because we can just float. Oh, actually, no. We'll come back out. I've got a.
There we go.
I was very, very proud of this. I know it is the most simple redstone ever, but I worked it out myself. Because what I wanted was, I hate mobs. I hate being crept up on by creepers, and I like my base to be like completely safe. So I wanted a wall, but I wanted a wall where you could still see the actual building from over there. So it needed to be low.
Yes.
And I wanted an entrance that kind of went in with this, but wasn't too solid. So it literally is like one piston thing, but
hey,
the trapdoor.
It's good.
The trapdoor stops
a
baby zombie from coming through. So, and then I just had to make sure that it was all lit up in here. But yeah, this grew organically. I literally started with the storage room, and folks, this is the smallest storage room you will ever see. This is my storage room.
Oh, when I pranked you, most of it was beds.
These are all empty now. It was beds like all the way along here.
Have you still got shulkers full in here? Oh, just the one barrel.
And not a lot left. Yeah. So yeah, this got built first, and then the stuff just got built around it. No plan particularly, other than pillars and circular, and that's about it. So then we've got you can come either left or right. So we go up here, which is the pumpkin farm.
Yes.
So that got
Very
built
nice.
first because I wanted to do the pumpkin pies. And then on the other kind of wing, up here,
Where have you gone, sorry?
is the sugarcane farm,
I've lost you.
which doesn't produce very quickly. It's almost full now, but
Where are you? Oh, there you are.
hello.
I got completely lost.
Sugarcane farm, which I had to extend actually, make it bigger because it's notoriously slow. I've just got a little this is to put the warped blocks, because I've used quite a lot of like warped stems, so obviously when you're
The leaves,
harvesting them
whatever
you
they
get
are.
loads, so that's just to make it into bone meal. This is just a bit of a decoration. Obviously you can look up and see the butterfly.
Very nice.
And then I do like my hanging lights in there. That looks very pretty.
I do like that you've selected part of this as well, so it's not completely lit up. Get these little bits of dark. Just change the mood and contrast a little bit. And more proof.
Yeah, it means you don't have to think about lighting and like having to make it all lit up. And it was all sandstone, but then when the warped blocks came out, I thought, I'll do a little pattern in there. I think that's it. Actually, It's not. I mean, I have got other builds on the server that we can look at. I can show you something secret that you're not allowed to show your viewers because they can see it on the download. They can find it on the download.
I think we should do that. So if you want to see that, you got to do the world download. When the season is over, there will be a link for that. Might be not in the description of this one, but the finale episode that I do, whether it's this one or the next one, there'll be a link in there. And I'll put it on the season 2 episodes for the first couple of episodes as well, so everyone's got a chance to grab it and go hunting for these secrets, because we've both got secrets at our base, haven't we?
Yes, we have. So would you like to come and see
I will just hit stop record.
Fly over the mushroom fields. Actually, I can see how much I've done, yeah.
That's nice. Right, so the iron farm. I did not know where this was for the longest time, and then I accidentally stumbled across it.
I think Cranky said that as well. And to begin with, it felt so far out.
Yeah. Because I remember when you built it with Ike, and I just thought, oh, that's miles away. Like, I'll never find that.
No.
And then it's kind of spawn spread, isn't it?
He flew villagers across on a flying machine from the desert to bring them here. So he did the farm, and I came up with he gave me the measurements, and I came up with the build around it. So yeah, it was kind of wizards, sorcerers, kind of magical tower thing.
Yeah, I like the colour choices. The dark oak and the purple works really well.
I think to begin with I was going to go with granite because my spawn house is granite, and the farmhouse over here, which is based on the spawn house, is granite. But no, I thought that the purple terracotta was like more wizardy and more in my theme as well. So yeah, and the leaves for the windows, quite like. So the mushroom fields, Mantis and I started as a collab, and then excuse me, then I went on hiatus and she kind of got embroiled in other things. So it's not quite finished yet, but obviously with the fantasy theme, but they were kind of inspired by the mushrooms that I've put around the farming fields here. So I made the farmhouse here, and we did the farms. I did the farms with Griff. Vid came and did the pumpkin farm, and yeah, we were gonna expand the farms, but obviously time.
Yeah, time's the greatest enemy on a Minecraft server, because you always get these new ideas, but you never have enough time to sort of complete them all.
No. And then this was our kind of secondary shopping district. So this is my shop over here, which is the Bedhead shop. And I wanted to use unusual blocks in here, so I've got the kelp in the corners and the nether brick, and obviously the new kind of warped stuff.
I think what I like most about this particular build was the sort of organic shape. Like, you've not gone, I want, this many this side squared off, and it's got a sort of natural sort of feeling to it. Like it doesn't feel as though it's as planned, if you know what I mean.
It was a long time ago. I can't remember exactly how I did it, actually, to be honest with you. I knew that I wanted the archers at the front to kind of echo I wanted it to echo my base, really.
I think it definitely does, with the colours and just the sort of natural, and you've got your lamp posts again here.
Yes.
It works well.
Oh, and it's actually got the things on. I named all the beds on here, so it's Adela's Bedhead shop. But the beds went pretty well because I've almost sold out, so that was good. I think people have bought them to blow up the nether to get.
Yeah, I know Munshi's bought quite a few for that, but I bought a bunch as well for Miram, just because there's seriously so many beds that I needed Miram.
All your interiors. Well, yeah, I did put a lot of beds around spawn, made some benches.
I still have not slept in one of those. So no soul for you.
How come that you're hanging in a cage in Adela the Malevolent's tower then? Did you know that?
I know that. That's what Mad Dog put me in there. But no, I haven't slept in any of those beds. I've deliberately avoided that.
Yeah, you can't
Literally
sleep
always
because
carry one with me just in case.
yeah, so that's the bedhead shop, and in Spawn I've got my butterfly lantern. My spawn house as well, actually.
I like this spawn house. The roof. It's a sort of. I cannot do that sort of roof. There's something really kind of natural about it, which I just can't seem to emulate. Like, I love how this turned out.
Oh, did you stop talking?
Yes.
Your microphone did go a bit funny. All right. I must admit, I got the oh god, I can't talk. Hang on. I must admit that I got the idea from Rendog. He does roofs like this with like the saggy bit.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's where that's from. And then I just kind of played around and creative to make this long like overhangy thing, like sticky out bit. Do you know what I mean? Because it's supposed to be fantasy. I know.
Is it called an
were,
eave or something like that? The eave of a roof, possibly.
Are these? I don't know if they edge.
I don't know if they are.
Or whether I think these bits like along the side of the eaves of the roof. And then that's the gable wall. So I suppose it's like the.
Is it a gable?
I don't know. It was. It was a pain, and it was before I knew about like Matica, but
so are they literally like symmetrical on both sides, or as best to your ability, or?
It should be. It should be.
Yeah, like I said, that without white Matica would be tricky.
Don't look too closely. So then obviously I had my little farms and stuff up here. And someone kept putting heads on my doors, and I think it was Vid. They're different heads. That's why there's a polar bear head on the base. Right. And given that my son and Reeve's skin is a polar bear, I was like, no, don't kill a polar bear. Yeah, so I think the last thing I've got the iron shop. That's not very exciting though. But it's the first butterfly with the lantern. Is over here.
I had a lovely view of this when I was building the pirate ship.
Which is the dye shop.
I like the walkway that you've got as well. Like, rather than have to fly in, because normally, I mean, I managed at that time, but normally I would just smash myself into a wall and then fall into the ocean.
Yeah, I like making things like non-elytra friendly as well, because not everybody has elytra. I didn't have elytra for a while. So
it works really well.
Yeah, and I think that's it for my builds.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Oh, actually, I should show you the iron shop, because I put in it what Ike again pranked in my spawn house.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, and we should finish at the Hermitage, because that was our collab.
Oh, yeah, we did our collab. Yeah. That is a good idea. Whoop.
Well,
don't forget that you're my neighbour. You're my neighbour at the shopping district, aren't you?
Yeah, so Ion. So
I came English
up,
way of saying it.
Because I came up the stairs in my spawn house, and this was in the room. Because Ike was it was the first day, actually. It was the launch, like the first day that we were on the server, and he was like, how do you say iron? Ion. It's like, I love the way you say ion. Yeah, so. And then because Curly made this like under the thing, I decided to open it up to the elements. So we've got the water there, and you can see it as you're flying over.
Very nice.
Yep. And then I probably should fly, shouldn't I? Whee! And then back to where it all began.
Definitely a good place to sort of finish off. Should we land down here where we actually
initially
started?
This actually is the first thing that I did. I was a farmer.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember, because everyone else was down in the mines trying to get stuff, and you were up the top trying to, mob-proof by lighting up and then getting food ready for us, because we kept either dying. Well, Griff kept dying.
Yeah. It's mainly because I'm vegetarian, so I can't just go and kill a cow or a pig or a sheep. So I need vegetables straight away. So yeah, we've kept this area, haven't we? There's a lovely bench for you to have a sleep on.
I'm good, thanks, Dad.
And then this was our starter cave, wasn't it? And we prettified it.
We did. This was the first Christmas of the server, so it was about 3 or 4 months in, I think. And we decided to come in here and make it a proper hermitage. So we wanted to have it just feel very natural and like someone was potentially living here.
Yeah. Yeah, because we had our Christmas jumpers on, didn't we?
We did.
Christmas. And then this was the original mine that everyone used.
Yes. And then the original chest as well.
That's my first pickaxe. No, actually, that's been used. Hasn't even been used. I think somebody must have given me I must have got a stone pickaxe after use. And then through here, yes, I remember. Oh, free subscribers.
I just want to check. Oh, there's mine. I have got garbage and a token for a free book.
I cleared my stuff out. I took it for a free book. I think that's gone now. And this little bit that you made into a little prayer thing, was where I used to log out. I used to put like blocks here and log out so that Griff wouldn't do anything horrible to me when I logged out, because I was so scared that I would come back and like have a creeper right next to me or something.
He did try and catch you a few times, didn't he?
I'm a bit more relaxed since then. This server this was the second server that I've played on, and I was more relaxed about dying on this one because I was so terrified of dying on the other one. But I was like, nah, it'll be fine. So you made this into a lovely little kind of quiet, restful. Please don't hurt me, Griff.
So yes, the please don't hurt me, Griff room. Yeah, no, I loved building this because it was nice to take on what was a very it was kind of a linear and not very interesting cave, and we kind of came in and added quite a bit to it, including like water in the ceilings, I think, didn't we? And it's like drips occasionally. Yeah. And then obviously the portal, and then somebody, I think it was Bid, did open this up to come out. He did, yeah, for the secondary shopping district. Yeah. Which was a genius move, because I think the only other way to get to it other than that was down by through the water, or possibly I think we had a gap over by the hermitage there that you can squeeze out of, but it's not as natural or as easy as that is. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's amazing to see how much we've done in 2 years. We've created something special. It's been an absolute pleasure to be on the server with everyone, and it's always been interesting to see what people have been building and what people have been up to. So I do appreciate you taking me on a tour. Thank you. It's okay. That is fine. And if you want to see more of Adela's work, definitely go and check out her videos. There will be a link in the description. Same with every other member on the server. Highly recommend that you go and subscribe to them all. They're fantastic, they're great creators, and they're an absolute pleasure to be around. So thank you again, Adela, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Yeah. Bye!